Today we're talking about facial fillers, and what can go disastrously wrong and why you need to be careful and educated. Let's talk about the first emergency that can happen with filler. That is called occlusion. Occlusion is when a blood vessel is blocked off. Imagine the catastrophe if your tissues aren't getting any blood. There are two ways that occlusion can occur. The first way is if the provider actually injects the vessel. The filler goes right into the vessel. This is a major catastrophe, and this can happen if you have an injector who's not experienced, unlicensed, and untrained. The second way that a blood vessel can be blocked is if the filler compresses the vessel, like when you step on a hose. Again, this is a medical emergency. Probably you've seen people on the street who look a little odd because their filler is all crooked or all too much or looks unnatural. So make sure your provider has experience. Along with injecting in the wrong spot, a provider could actually inject the wrong product. Wrong product can be a couple different things. One, they could have the wrong product in the wrong place. We've actually had to cut filler out from underneath people's eyes because a provider put the wrong product in there that's permanent and led to scar tissue. It's terrible. In addition to the wrong product being in the wrong place, someone could put a product that's not even approved into your face. I want to tell you a story about a patient that I had. She had gotten injected somewhere else and the filler didn't look too bad, but her lip was painful. So, someone had tried to dissolve it, which you're supposed to do if the filler's wrong, and they kept dissolving it and dissolving it and dissolving it. Nothing happened. Why? Because the filler that she thought she got wasn't what she got. She had an imposter product. She thought she got Juvederm and it was actually silicone. The patient saw the box and it said Juvederm, but it wasn't Juvederm. When she saw the box, she realized her box wasn't the same as the real box. This is a major catastrophe. This patient will have silicone in her lips for the rest of her life, and now she's getting some scar tissue from it. Another story, I had a beautiful Arabic patient who had filler placed in her cheeks for augmentation at another provider's office. Well, the filler wasn't right. She asked for it to be dissolved. The patient's filler should have been dissolved with hyaluronidase. Accidentally, I have to assume, the patient's provider injected steroid, Celestone, and it dissolved her fat. She had dents in her cheek, permanent dents in her cheek. Fortunately, we were able to regenerate some fat, so they weren't so permanent after all. But had she not come to Allure, where we have years and years and years of experience, she would have been walking around with dents in her cheek. It looked terrible. So in conclusion, you should make sure you are getting authentic branded product and you are going to a licensed medical provider. So if you like our content, go ahead and subscribe below and make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Allure Medical. Thank you.